decided to turn southpaw when he watched his uncle the ring. There's a left hand selling fruit at the fruit stand and the right cheek of Valero. Also a right. But look how peaceful, how tranquil Antonio DeMarco is. There's people telling us that they want to keep this fight in the right hand puncher.
Valero uses it mostly as a rangefinder.
Strength in the right jab and the right out of nowhere.
And the big punches would come.
As he searched for work, he found a job working at a bar. And that's the end.
Landed this punch that we believe caused the cut. It was the really good jab that we believe.
Title, Edwin Valero, the champion.
I guess that came from a punch. I don't know.
May have come from that stiff.
That's the mentality as that's the way he proceeds in fight.
Under and over with it.
They'll do well, although we should say that, you know, Valero's throwing some good combinations. DeMarco and his trainer
at the very beginning.
And that's what
DeMarco is a very accurate.
When DeMarco bends in, that's a big mistake tonight.
Valero with both hands down. Valero saying that he caught an elbow. Now he's got a gash over his right head.
Yeah, that didn't come from a punch. I guarantee you that.
Elbow, accidental foul, elbow. Okay.
From the uninjured fighter. So a point was taken away. He did indeed, and the difference is that came in this fight quickly. That's not the case. After punch.
All the way down to his trunk, trying to remain patient. But the champion, Edwin Valero, is made up, and he comes out, and it's
go to the scorecards.
There is an awfully big target on the face, and a mouthpiece now gone. His urge of being a brawler.
Here comes Valero. And that hit the forehead there, and there comes the elbow. And that's what created the cut for the eye of Valero. And that one could be more dangerous. Antonio DeMarco, though, as this fight wears on, wanting to engage, and so far they have not stunned or hurt DeMarco. There's another one. He may have lost 3 rounds.
And because he's not. Another combination.
That's the kind of cut that could have a fight stop. So he's got some issues those first 2 rounds. So for him, it's going kind of the way he wants. And yet, and he is landing some very good punches, but taking lefts from Valero. Power shots. Singular punches from DeMarco look good. There's big shots by Valero.
DeMarco.
Monstrous gash on his forehead.
Landing for Valero. But the question is, what kind of gash? DeMarco, very patient.
DeMarco, he just wants to get out of these first 3 rounds, and he has landed some meaningful punches.
So it's a very good chin. We've seen him in some fights recently, especially.
Great opposition. Was he a great knockout puncher, or were those fighters? He punches in combination better than you even think. And a slight cut on his right eye.
Matador versus the Bull, and so far the Bull has been able. When you consider that he has not gone into deep waters very many times. That's what he wanted to do, use his boxing skills.
There's no question about that. Oh, big left hand by Valero.
He keeps his hands awfully low now to throw combination punches. DeMarco gets better as the fight goes on. Established that jab also in the first round. Some blood coming out of the nose. Showed some tremendous boxing skills against a slick. Getting an opportunity in the first 3 to feel the power of Valero. See DeMarco start to pick up the pace, and he keeps his hands low in punching range. Nice stiff jab by DeMarco.
DeMarco gets into a firefight, and look, he's coming forward. When he's hurt, the question right now,
and that is the strategy of Valero, which is a sign that the jab was landing for DeMarco.
Very well.
Valero
punches at this point in the fight, especially not like the official view. The judges may see it differently, but he's certainly been. But I think he felt the power of Valero.
I don't think Valero is to make a serious run as this fight goes on. There's a left hand.
Would get that strong jab.
A very interesting point at the end of the round. You saw
40-35.
The crowd being informed of the scoring as we...
That left hand by Valero was a strong one. That was one of the Perez, who happens to be the father-in-law, interestingly, of Antonio DeMarco, former bantamweight champion. Now here, the rest row, which has made the scoring a lot closer all night. 2 for Valero.
#1 contender in black, and so far it's Valero on the...
And push your fighter back. And there's the left hand again. He is like a mini version. Right now he's a mini version.
Already, and we're in the 5th round.
And they're banking on that. They feel these, so they have a pretty big margin. And remember, a point was deducted.
Now DeMarco starting to stand in the center of the ring and exchange.
He's thrown in this fight. Now, to DeMarco's credit, and this speaks to what...
According to the judges, who is running away with this fight, we are experiencing open and natural instincts. For DeMarco,
Berger has it 40-35.
Right side of Valero's head.
You know, the bigger version when Pacquiao fought them. Now we have to see if that's the case. Karate, of course, a great trainer. And Valero does some things that you don't...
Round 6, scheduled for 12 for the WBC Lightweight title.
Body shots landed a long time by either fighter.
He doesn't want to wait too late.
Told us before the fight we'd be able to control these rounds. But as Karate told him, he's going to have to be
moved up from 130 to 135 pounds.
Notice, he jabs to the body. He feints. He's a more lightweight, but he's certainly never been stopped.
DeMarco has to get to the point.
Punches that DeMarco.
Nice. Now DeMarco coming in, and that got Valero's attention. Now
he's dug a monstrous hole for himself. This round has been won by Valero as well, despite the 2.
He's rolling that left hand. He has to be careful.
To find a way to land that hook more often, and he has got to start getting going here.
He told me during our meeting that his right hand is stronger.
After he landed all those punches, he stepped back to make DeMarco miss, and that's what we don't know. That, you know, we talk about DeMarco potentially having the advantage later in the fight and win it. But in this round, DeMarco's come out with conviction.
Left hand, there's another one. Now Valero starting to pick up punches in combination from different angles.
And you know, Valero is doing all the little things.
Scheduled for 12 for the WBC Lightweight title. Edwin Valero, the champion.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen him perform very well. But again, oh, nice hook by
goals from different hand placement.
DeMarco, that's what he's got to land. But again, we have not seen him against this caliber of fighter. Title in 2006 from Vincent Mascara. Dominated round 6. You might walk into one of those straight lefts like he did.
Has to start letting his hands go. He's going backwards. He needs to start moving forward. Continuing to come in, setting him up. He wants a knockout. They said he was like water with his hand speed and also with his footwork. He's confused because Valero throws a lot. He's fought a few times in the United States, but never in front of big audience. Valero very effective tonight with that step back after he delivers.
This right hook, and that'll be what does it if he can. And that's what he needs right now very badly.
And finding him again.
He's doing. So that's why he's winning every
that he's a future superstar in this weight class. There, double left hook. Meaning yesterday that he can do that if need be, and we've seen him do it. I see a lot of punches from weird angles. DeMarco missing.
Now this, oh my, what a left hand.
His combination. And he's also, because of
the fact of the matter is, he is showing all those nuances.
Maybe Floyd Mayweather.
But you know what was the most impressive thing about that evening? Absolutely, Gus. I didn't see it on the tapes. You see it tonight. Valero does know what it's like to control the latter part of a fight.
Because of his slick fighting, taking the crowd what he wanted to do. Shot after shot. That left hand is vicious. Now he goes to the body, comes over to the top.
And I think we need to put to rest DeMarco and his people. Oh, monstrous left by Valero. They asked for
Valero now moving in. Left hand.
If this round goes really badly, can't fight in the later rounds, as he did against Mascara when he dominated 6-7 to fight him. They thought the style of DeMarco would lend itself to beating, who is as close as you can beat to him. And there was talk in DeMarco's corner that if he didn't get his 7, 8, and 9, that's what he's done in this fight.
Ooh, he wouldn't go looking for the knockout, but he wants it.
Second father to DeMarco. Might think they were going to stop the fight. Nice straight left hand by
another good combination by Valero. Ooh, 1-2 stiff as he steps.
And this is a point in the fight, though, where even though DeMarco had the look of it's one and done when he throws punches.
In, dips out, great head movement.
People, I think they underestimated some of the skills of Valero.
Now,